is all about building a device that can protect a raw, large chicken egg from breaking when it is thrown over a certain height. This year's height is 2 meters. 2 meters is to the very tip of my fingers up here. So from the floor to here, okay? So the line that you will have to throw over is that high. That means your device will have to go up in the air, over the barrier, and land on the hard ground below without breaking the egg. Sounds easy, right? No. Okay. You have a set list of materials that you can use, and they are found right here. We have most of the materials here today for you to use. I think we have everything on the list. If it's not on this list, you cannot use it. So the items are cups, plates, and bowls made from paper or styrofoam. Can't use plastic, okay? Rubber bands, and you can cut them, you can tie them, you can do all kinds of things with them. They don't have to stay rubber band shaped. Copy paper, we're going to use recycled paper today. Paper or plastic straws, they can be the bendy kind. And you can use the wrappers or not. You can even use the wrappers for other things if you would like. Cotton balls, fiber fill, which is this stuff. Packing peanuts, any kind of those. We have a big garbage bag of those for you to use today. Bubble wrap, big bubbles, little bubbles, any kind of bubble wrap. Plastic bags, you can use like Ziploc baggies, or you can use like Target shopping bags, hair steeder bags, any kind of bags like that, which make great hair sheets. Any kind of tape, duct tape, scotch tape, masking tape, painter's tape, any kind of tape you want to use. And cardboard tubes, only from toilet paper or paper towel rolls, which we have some of those. Okay? Now, you could build a gigantic device that would definitely protect your egg, but that's not going to win you the competition because lots of people are going to build devices that protect their eggs. The winning device is going to be the lightest, okay? The one that weighs the least. And also protects the egg. You want to use lightweight things and you want to go minimal. You don't want to stuff, a whole bunch of unnecessary packing peanuts or cotton balls or something. You want to use the minimum amount of material that you can. Because lots of people are going to survive. All the ones that survive are going to be weighed, and the one that weighs the least is going to win. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, not only do you have to throw your device over that 2-meter barrier, if it survives that drop, you go on to the next part of the competition, which is throwing it or dropping it from a taller height. My guess is that we will be dropping it from a 2nd-story staircase, like standing on the set, like in the building, standing on the landing, and dropping it from up there, because we're going to be at a school that has that ability. And it says that that may not be possible, but if a 2nd-story drop point is used, the tournament director will announce that height a month before the day of the tournament, so we'll know what the second height is. If your egg drops on the first, breaks on the first drop, that's kind of it for you. But if it survives, then you move over to the next part. Okay? Ariana. This one? This was our JV one from a few years ago. I think it did work, but they had a target. They had to throw it and get it to land on a target, so it wasn't quite the same procedure. Yes?
What was it to make the device and it makes it to the next round?
Will you get to do what to it?
Well, you get to mix it like.
Oh. So if in the first drop part of it breaks off or it gets smushed, you cannot add anything else to it to fix it. Good question. Yes.
What if your egg cracks a little bit and nothing comes out?
Good question. How do you tell if your egg is considered broken? They will take it out of the bag and they will put it on a paper towel, and if it leaves a wet mark, that's broken. Okay? So if it's cracked but none of the liquid is leaking out, then you're good to go. Keelan.
I think it's gonna be colder and it just like blurry.
Right at it.
Can
it be hard boiled?
It cannot be hard boiled, and it also cannot still be in the chicken. It's got to be out of the chicken.
Get a chicken and be
During or at the competition, they will actually mass your egg. They will weigh it to see how much it weighs ahead of time, because the egg weight does not count in your device. So you will know how much your egg weighs. They will give you a baggie to protect your device should it break, because you don't want it to make a big mess all over the place. Okay, so they will give you this, and then you will have 5 minutes to load your egg into your device. And you need to figure out, is air in your bag good or bad, and seal it up.
Can you throw it?
That is bag. There's a little bit in there. So you have 5 minutes to get it in there the way you want it and seal it up and have it ready for competition. Okay?
Are you going to try right now?
Yeah, can you?
Yes! I don't want to waste this egg. So this would be ready to go. That makes sense? No, we didn't have it last year. Yes.
No, last meeting.
Yeah.
What happens if you like duct tape the bag and then rip the duct tape to get the egg?
That's a very good question. You have to be able to get your egg out to check it. So you can't lock it in there so good that they can't get it.
Because we did this in 4th grade.
Uh-huh.
We did it over the backfield.
Yeah.
And because I thought you could make a landing for it, you said no. So I just put I got a peanut butter jar and just stuffed it in there.
Yeah, you have to be able to get it out to check it. Yes. Okay. Can you what? Yes, you can use all of those things on that list if you would like. Yes.
So like in the competition, if you like break your egg while loading it in there, does that still count?
Oh, good question.
Or can you like get a new one?
What the rules say is that if your egg is cracked before the competition, you may or may not be able to get another one. It depends on if the judges have extra eggs. So you do not want to be playing around with that egg. You want to treat it like it is a precious thing. Yes.
What happens if when they give you the egg is already?
You will pick, they won't have it already. But you want to, that's a good question. You want to inspect your egg when you get it. You don't want to get one that's already got a crack in it.
And
okay? Jessica.
Are we gonna have different heights that you would throw it over today?
Today we're just gonna go with 2 meters.
Okay.
Yes.
So, will they have a way to tell if it's hard boiled or not?
They provide the eggs. You don't get to bring your own egg. They provide the eggs. So they'll make sure they're not hard boiled. Yep. Can you what? Draw a plan? I would love it if you guys would use what you have learned in STEM, boys, and follow the engineering design process. We know our question. Our question is, how can we protect an egg using these materials? Dream it up, plan it out, create it, and then we will test it, and you're probably going to need to improve it. Okay, so follow. You guys know the engineering design process. Follow it. Use it to your advantage. All right. If you still have questions, we will try to answer them as we go. Okay. Mrs. King, thank you very much.